I ended last week's video by saying that we should never rest on our laurels. We always need to be moving forward on this great adventure of this life of ours. One of the things that obviously enables us move forward every day is everyday meditation, because we're always further enhancing the infrastructure that is the most important piece of equipment in our lives, that bit of you between your two ears. Particularly, as we know, the subcortical brain. Leave the science aside though, because what we need to do is keep building on what we have already done. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, day in, day out. And one of the things that we need to do every day, and it might only be something small every day, is step outside our comfort zone. Now, we know from previous conversations that we only have a comfort zone because we think we have a comfort zone. But the fact of the matter is that there are still things in your life that you would probably prefer not to have to do. There are still steps that you need to take in your life that you would prefer you could dodge and weave past. There are things you want to do in your life that on the one hand excite you and on the other hand make you nervous, because there is a very fine line between being nervous and excited. These are the things that we need to say to ourselves every day. I'm going to do one of those things today. Now, as I said a minute ago, it doesn't need to be anything big. It could be something really small, like lifting the telephone to somebody that you're afraid to lift the telephone to. That's a real life example, by the way, and I know it sounds like a silly example, but it's a real life example. It's something minor, but no, it isn't. It's major, because every time we put our foot outside our comfort zone, we encourage ourselves to put our foot that bit further outside our comfort zone. And every time we move forward, we open up the horizons that aren't actually there, because there are no boundaries, to the life that we would really love to live. Now, you might say to yourself, well, hold on, what will I pick today to do that would bring me a little bit outside my comfort zone? That's not the way to go about it. You don't need to think about this at all. What you need to do is just let go. Yeah, just let go and see where that flow takes you. Because as I've said before, when we do just let go, people keep telling me that they surprise themselves, they amaze themselves, they super surprise themselves by doing things that fall into the exact category of what I've just been talking about. There you are, just let go.